Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of HBMs NTM, and today we're gonna be doing some more stuff and things. What's up? Okay, so we actually need to do some stuff today with press. Shit. We need a dash stamp, and we also need a press mechanical press electric. Ooh. Super easy shit. Shouldn't be hard. Press of Doom. Alright, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Pretty sure I should still have some hydraulics in one of these. I just ain't seeing them. There we go. One more. This time it's gonna be a microchip circuit doohickey thing. That'll be the first machine I use for the new processing for all of our materials. We're going to start by making these into waffles, which is the first step. Forget cobalt 60 batteries. Look at the gold 198 ones. Oh, have you tried gold 198 then? I can't do the cobalt 60 ones because I don't have the, or I can't do the gold 198 ones because I don't have a fucking radiation suit. I would quite literally just die. Unless I auto-crafted it through a hopper or some shit. Oh, I feel we should have some circuits on this shit. On this shit, it should have some circuits, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Press. Guys, we like the press. They have good opinions. Oh, it's like leapfrog. Leapfrog? What the fuck am I talking about? Jumping each time. No! 2 hydraulic pistons. What is this? Absolutely stupid, I tell ya. Absolutely foolish. But okay. I really like to get extra pistons. Okay. So, with this, what we're gonna do is gonna be quite simple. We're gonna go up to the top of the tower. We're gonna forget what we're doing. But I need ferro-uranium and some bricks and some dash. Hopefully we have all those things. Those are some, specifically ferro-uranium is going to be the issue today. If we don't have it, because it's always something we don't have. Usually ferro-uranium decides it's gonna go in some strange-ass box. Like, over here somewhere. And if you look around, eventually you might come across some ferro-uranium. Perfect. Found some. Okay, now I need bricks. And I have bricks already. Those do be made in here. Doth be made in here. I don't need 1 brick, I need 4. So now we can do this shit, and do that shit, and do this shit. And then boom. We just need a blueprint folder. We can make this shit blue. And the task is simple. What we need to do... Oh wait, it's right here. Waffles. So what we're going to do is first make waffles. The second step, we need to get some kind of... silicon. Well, no... I mean, no. We don't need silicon, we need fucking insulators. And copper. Which I think copper is going to be easy for me to deal with. And I think... What do you produce from the fucking gravel? So the gravel is like flint and shit. Right? You get flint out of that. You could turn... Let's actually check what you get from gravel. Just, yeah, I don't think any of that's gonna help me. For what I need to do, so I mean, that's fine. You're producing sand as well, right? If you produce sand... I'll be able to, or well, you might be able to acidize it to send it up to produce the shit we need for this. So now I'm starting to get a kind of a model of what we're going to be doing with this shit. There is a planned fiberglass production over there. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that will be used to provide the insulators we'll need for these. I suppose we could do both types of circuits as long as we can supply copper. That's the that's the keen issue is the copper. Copper probably going to be the limiting reagent in a lot of these because that shit's hard to get my hands on. Minmus thankfully has it. Awesome. And we do have a lot of rockets and launch pads and shit. I'm gonna leave them up with the fluorescent lights so you can find them easy. That way we can start getting those resources processed down here and stuff. I also have the Moho drill set up, but I don't really know what I'm doing with that shit. So it's kind of it's a bit of a mess right now. I'm just gonna say that. Because I set it up and I was like, I'm gonna use a drone to connect it, and it's not working because it's not chunk loaded. So I'm not really gonna mess around with chunk loading a drone. I could do it with the fucking auto chunk loaded drones, but I'm not gonna do that shit. That just seems annoying. So maybe I will, maybe I won't, kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of, it's one of those. Green. On the green line, we're going to supply gallium arsenide billets. Of course, if you're supplying, like, all that shit down there, I would recommend some way of just piping that shit up here. Or because I don't think that's gonna be easy to move up to here. or at least this setup specifically, is probably going to be far, far out of reach. What else are we looking at? We're going to do that shit. Alright, so we have a lot of materials to process, because we can also make BSCO, which is the production of this shit. To get BSCO, we need bismuth, SC, and CO. AKA, you need strontium, calcium, copper. Pretty hard to get some of those things, right? Well, if we're supplying it automatically. Copper is 1.5, your input for the others. So we have the calcium, which is okay. And I don't really know where to set up BSCO processing. Kind of. I think I'll just conveyor that all the way through the setup. Or through the building. To another chunk on the inside. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. So it will rise up a couple blocks here, and then it will just get through this shit. That's how I'm gonna do it. So it's gonna go like that, and go up, and then across, kind of. And it will go all the way through the room to its next area. But I'm not gonna do that one quite yet. Maybe we'll find a good deposit nearby here on Earth we could harvest. Or, what I'm thinking to do is probably just build an asteroid miner today to supply some of these things. Since we do have a lot of niche materials and shit. So, it would be optimal to get a couple of them up here. But we still need the ones down there, which is also kind of annoying. Because it means that we can't supply both places with just recycling a couple of them. And I kind of hate that, honestly. I would prefer to have the ability to swap out or, like, rotate those out of there. But what we're going to do is just make some new ones for this. We're already supplying shit via transporter rockets. It couldn't be too bad to get a few new miners. Slaves. Miners. So we need an asteroid miner today. These are absolutely joyous to make. But don't worry. We're going to batch craft. By batch craft, I mean we're going to make like 600 of everything. And then shove it in there. Right? Just like we do. I'm a miner. Congratulations. You've been selected for a special mission. We're gonna send you to go mine asteroids for 30 years. Isn't that just great? And then play the Borat meme where it's, this is so great. No. That's not a lithium battery. I want lithium batteries, man. Fucking batteries. Ion. Ionosphere. Go. Oh, yes, good. Ha. Yeah. I was playing my fucking drone game yesterday. Playing FPV Simulator 2026, bro. And getting my practice in. It's pretty good. Pretty chillin' on the FPV. Honestly, it's a lot harder than it would appear because you're trying to fly it like it's an airplane, but also like it's a helicopter. It's like a combination of helicopter and airplane, and it gets really fucking confusing. Because it flies like both. It flies like both. I don't know how that works, but god damn. So you want to try flying that shit through like some other shit? Congratulations, it's gonna be absolutely joyous. Yo 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 yo. I mean, I'm not gonna ban you for sending Y over and over again, man. I'm just saying that's some good engagement right there that we can engage with. But you know what else is good engagement? Is shooting bullets at each other. We should totally engage in some of that right now. So get out your carbine and we can start playing some of that shit. Actually, let me find mine. Got some in the basement right here, because Minecraft is meant to have guns in it, so. Where's the 7.62 at? Oh, that's 5.56 hollow point. Let me get an M4. Yeah, I don't know why I have a piece of wooden garbage. This garbage is wooden, but there's none other like it. This one's mine. Or some shit. This is my wooden garbage. You can tell I'm not some kind of fucking marine weirdo. Well, I have a shotgun. Does this count? This counts, right? Ka-chunk. Okay, upstairs. We are going to go back to doing shit that's not that, okay? Hi, fish. Herfish. What's up? Oh, we need to start processing oil again. The shit I hate. And, of course, you know what would be great is if I could, how am I? I'm doing good. It would be great is if I could, just have this all distributed out, right? I think there's a way to do that. Ads are so annoying. Get wrecked, bro. They're the final boss. Can you show us how you get balefire? In a second. It will be good. Let me just get some more gold 198, please. I wish I could, like, take off ads for channel members. That would be sweet. Because I do have a lot of channel members right now. Which is actually good, and I want more. So, if I could force people to become channel members to not have ads, I think that would be a great idea for capitalist ideology. We'll see how that works out. I do want to become a master capitalist at this point. Are those mods or add-ons? Oh, these are add-ons, man. Totally. We're playing Bedrock right here. Yeah, this is Minecraft Bedrock edition. Yeah. You can tell, right? It's Minecraft Bedrock. This was made by some child laborer who has the Mojang development kit. He's getting held hostage by Mojang, guys. We gotta help them. It's like that shit I talked about yesterday. I'm on mobile. Sounds like you need some KDE plasma on your phone, right? Since so there's this great thing about the world of phones where the model is simple. They will update and then they will install like 30 new apps on your phone that you didn't need. I'm just saying. Absolute bah. What are you, a sheep? We have the sheeple here. TH3 sheeple. Sheep people. No. a sea lion. You know what's a fucking cool animal? Is a fucking seahorse, bro. What the fuck are those things? What the fuck are them? It's just the weirdest creature that I don't even think about usually. It's like... It's a very strange creature. What is this thing, and why does it exist? Honest to God, my brother. You like Waltiak? Waltiak Industries? Alright, so we've done that. Somebody asked me to show them Balefire. I'm using my brains right, so I can keep up with what you guys are wanting me to do. So Balefire production happens here. It all starts with one simple step, I think. I think it involves antimatter production, which comes in through this setup. This is like a tiny antimatter particle accelerator, which has some like strangeness going on where I don't think it's actually long enough, so it does take a power cut. So it's kind of got that issue, but it's not really major. And so that's the first step, is getting antimatter, which then gets stored in there. The second step is getting initial balefire, which you probably need to do that through a dud. Once you have that, you need to collect it inside of these things, because this will produce balefire or thermonuclear ash, which goes down into another setup. Over here, somewhere there is a chem plant. Oh wait, it might be up. So I need duds. Well, yeah, I don't know how we got the initial ones, but you need duds and some other stuff. Good luck with finding the crafter. You also need kerosene to make balefire rocket fuel. And this is made from thermonuclear ashes or gaseous balefire cells or balefire eggs. So you need to get those to make that. And you can make these into eggs as well. 9 for an egg. One dud is sufficient for it. Awesome. The auto crafter, I don't know where that's at, but there's an auto crafter allegedly, probably somewhere in that corner. You should listen to the album called OK Computer, and don't mix it up with OK Computer, OK Not OK, and the creator's band name is Radiohead. If you send it to me on Discord, I'll try it out. But I'm not gonna listen to that shit on stream. I'm just saying. I can't. I'm not gonna listen to music on stream because it's just kind of dangerous. Kind of dangerous. I cannot be doing that shit. If you follow the conveyor from the reactor, you'll find the inserter. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all that shit. There's just an auto crafter in there, okay? I think we can all figure out how that process goes from there. Oh, I've never done this before. Is this useful? Doesn't give me any new places, but okay. How does one take apart balefire? What do I need? You will need a thing. Yeah, that thing. The diffuser. Bomb diffuser. But what do I need to do right now? What am I thinking of? Because we just made the press. We're about to try to get rockets, right? What do rockets need? Lithium-ion batteries. What does that need? Lithium. Lithium powder is what I'm thinking of. Lithium powder. Tasty powder. I don't know. Dosto. What will lithium do to your shit if you eat lithium? Is Dosto here yet? Guys, have you seen Dosto? Where's he at? Somebody get him in here. We need to ask him what lithium would do to our blood if we ate only lithium salt. Man is an absolute genius doctor. He probably cured cancer already. By the way, this is going to be one of those streams where I feel like I want to post the Discord link because it might be a smart idea. I'm just saying. This is one of the streams where I haven't made fun of anybody yet, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I was just thinking of that. Paste. I don't even know what channel that links to, honestly. Oh, that goes to announcements. Well, you'll still get a fucking join message anyway. Who cares? What's it gonna do? Lately, we've just been giving out the Discord link for free. It used to be that you had to be, like, super special to get that kind of treatment. Or that you had to go find it somewhere. And I'm not sure how people were doing that before, because I can't remember the trick. Because people had a trick to do that shit. They had a trick to find the actual working link to join the Discord. Or they would ask other people to join who were already in the server, so, like, it's kind of, I don't know how people did that. But that was the question of all time. $173 per second? God damn. You know what else you can use? A couple of decontaminators and liquidator metals. Ooh, I do like my liquidator metals. What am I doing right now? Alright, first step. Grab some of the blue cobalt powder. I don't know why I emphasize that it's blue, but it doesn't fucking matter what color it is. It's cobalt. R, I'm a sea lion. Okay. Waltiek. Sprint to the finish line. Alright, we need some powder. Remember, when you're doing this shit, throw in your detonator for whatever fucking reason. What do I have? Do I have any C4 in my inventory for any reasons? Because I really don't want to have that. Would it be faster to go around this way to get through the base? I actually think it might be faster to just use the road. Alright, let's go ahead and go around. As long as you can stay on the road, it's faster to use the road. Holy shit. Then we need to make centrifuges. Centrifuges! You found your mouse? One time I was in a cargo container with mice. But they were like super fucking huge mice. So they were fucking rats. Rats make me crazy. Or some shit. No, I'm joking. See, I actually tried to hunt the rats down to kill them, but you know, they kind of just were chilling at that point. Ain't no way I'm hunting down a fucking rat. I'm not that fast. Do we have any of the fucking... Ah, you know where they're at? They're in here. Yep. No. Where the fuck did they go? What did I do? Oh. Is there like a Australium ore on Bedrock Australium ore on Moho? No more sliders? Your mouse is about to break at this time. You have 30 seconds until it breaks. What are you gonna do? It's gonna be one of those, it's D&D, but I mess with you. Yeah, it's the Actinide from Moho. Cool. How would you feel if I used up all of the Saturnite? I mean, so long as we produce more, it's not my concern. Okay, cool. Oop. Fat man. Saturnite skin. Breaching grenade. Of course, speed objector is like one of the most useful ones. Hey man, I'm not gonna read everything you say. I'm AI. Generative AI. He's engaging the chat. We are not fighting Balzotron for the or the Martian ship without euphemium apples. Are we gonna go to the crater to fight them? I feel like that's a smart idea. A satellite Dyson relay. Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy. Alright, what do I need to make this shit? High-speed steel, copper powder, and some other shit. Ooh. Also, we need something to hit the Martian ship, so since it flies high. I also need armor up. Well, we have guns. Have you ever considered we have guns, but also we might want some super weapons. We want a super weapon called the Death Satellite. If you're planning to fight buses, we're gonna shoot them with a Death Satellite. And incendiary missiles. Joy. Joy to the world. My missiles have come. Wait, that sounds wrong. What the fuck? What the... Ah! Shit. It hit Walt Yak Industries, I think. It hit our Enterprise building. No! I made incendiary missiles, but I forgot where I put them. And I think the Cubans might have them now, so... we might have a missile crisis again. Dude, if you lost missiles, imagine what must happen, bro. They probably fucking lock that shit down for, like, forever, and then everybody fucking suffers. That shit would be painful. I'd let the world burn. I have, like, 30 of them. I don't know where I put them at, though. That's the thing. 30 missiles. That's why I fucking don't have any engines. I think I should automate engines, though. And automate this process, because it's kind of the annoying process. How many of those fucking microchip circuit doohickeys? Oh, fucking hell. Photovoltaic panel? I'll just get on that right away. It's a boss. The final boss. And if you ask Daniel, he knows about Martian ships, okay? I gave him the Martian ship one time. because I was bored. And he just fucking right-clicks it on the ground and it blows up half the planet. Like, what the hell? Oh, hell nah. I'm eating Play-Doh and sniffing markers. I have crayons. Where the fuck are these missiles? It's gotta be upstairs. It's gotta be. Where did I put my missiles? Oh no. This is not good. Cannot find what I'm looking for. I did find engines. I wonder if I used all the engines and they were the limiting reagent in the fucking missiles, but I can't find the missiles either. I think I must have slapped the missiles to a specific room, which kind of might have destroyed them and got rid of them somewhere. I wonder where could my totally perfectly safe regular missiles be? I want my missiles. Oh dear. How many of the things does it need though? I think it's like 12. 12 small thrusters. One small thruster. We'll just put 3 in there just in case. In case somebody goes insane. Like me. Alright, we have iron crates for whatever reason. Now is the time to use them. Go! Fly, my pretties! I am the hopper. You don't need a hopper. I am the hopper. Don't need no hoppers. This is my rap song, guys. I wonder how many incendiary missiles the Martian ship can take. Don't forget, we might have these, but we need more fucking missiles. This is fish labor right here. We can't have this. This is probably an egregious crime. The Geneva Convention removes fish labor. Bans that shit. I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm becoming a hopper. Just to do this shit. Hell yeah. Oh, what the... How many missiles does it take to, conquer Germany? 5 billion. It's not even funny. But that's the whole joke. Nobody will understand the joke. Because there is no joke. It's just a fucking... made up number. That's the entire joke. But Google AI says it's funny, probably. Honestly, I wonder what Google AI would say about TH3 fish jokes. Jokes about TH3 fish. Google AI is my favorite, personally. If you need answers to questions, just ask AI. It can probably teach you how to fucking build a reactor in your basement. Honestly. As long as you start asking the right questions, Google AI ain't asking no questions back. That's what I like about AI. It don't ask no questions back. Cool. Missiles. I like missiles. Spinal. And then centrifuge elements and photovoltaic cells. God damn it. Well, centrifuge elements are like easy cheesy, so we'll just get started on those. No! Stop! Okay, it's fine. We do have a trash bin called a box. And I can shove all of this box shit in the box. It's like Jack in the Box, but upside down. It's what you put on your neighbor's porch after you set it on fire. You put a brown bag, right? And it's full of dog shit on your neighbor's porch and set it on fire, right? Don't tell me how it ends. I don't really want to know, but just go try it out and see how it goes. Hello, fish. Welcome. Welcome to the stream of all time. I see we have the real Gregorius Technetices in chat right now, so that's good. Means we've been blessed. Blessed with the Greg Tech. Personally, Greg Tech 6 is a favorite. We're gonna go ahead and make this shit. Wait. It's this one. Huh. Throw it in the box. That's just like Jack in the Box, but throw in the box. Alright, so what do I need to do to make these? Oh my god. Why didn't I automate that earlier? What the fuck was going through my brains? Gold 198 goes through my brains. What about yours? I do like some solid gold 198 in the morning. It tastes good in my coffee. Pneumatic tubes will save you. Oh, I don't know much about pneumatic tubes actually. I've never actually played with them. Oh yeah, those are a thing. Shut up, Jetter. What the fuck? Hey man, sometimes I feel like doing some random shit. So you might want to be careful because I might give unknown user. All right, that sounds good. The real Gregorius Technetices has given us the report, or given us the given us the word, but I have to go ahead and do it now, unfortunately. Let me just figure out how to do this shit again, because I don't know. Remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. Well, put user in timeout, punishment. Well, they have, okay, here's the breakdown. 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. I think we're gonna go with a good 10 minutes. A good fucking 10 minutes, bro. Go stare into the corner for a little bit and think about what you're thinking of. Go stare in the corner and think about what you just said. I don't know what he said, but Gregorius Technetices tells us what to do. I'm kind of curious about this. Like, how does this work? I don't even know. Lithium pipe. Huh? Oh. Nice. How is Fish today? Oh, I'm chilling. Fish got irradiated at the Fukushima power plant, by the way. So I'm on YouTube. Fish is super mutant. Some shit like that. By the way, we got these very beautiful things called pillars in the base, which are very, very thick, and they have a lot of space for pipes. Irradiated salmon, tuna. They were gonna try canning fish, but that did not work out too good. Fish escaped as he became super mutant. It's the fish lore that nobody needed. TH3 fish lore. The fuck? Alright, we're gonna make these. We're gonna do a spinaroonie over to here. Irradiated salmon. Chernobyl sauce. No. No, those don't go in there. Stop this at once. Okay, perfect. We're gonna make a couple of these, and then we're just gonna throw these in a box somewhere and forget about half of them. Or more, because I don't want to deal with these again. Actually, speaking of, we do need to make military circuit boards, the most terrible substance I've ever made. Oh my god, I hate this shit. But to make them, you just need to throw in some, well, this shit. Gallium, a gas circuit, a GAAS circuit. The S, other S is for another, not for circuit, but, gas. What do you need, though, for the other stuff? Just sulfuric acid, right? Just sulfuric acid rain. Oh, it needs polyethylene. I hate that shit. So we need some polyethylene for my shit. But I don't know how to make polyethylene that easy. So, to make polyethylene, which is probably not going to happen, we're probably going to end up just going with sulfuric acid again, but to make polyethylene is a process involving chloroethane, which is basically to take carbon tetrachloride and do that shit, or do light halocarbons and do that shit. And both of those are inaccessible to us at this time. We are still behind on our Tecto mission. Tectonium. Stop that shit. I don't know what it was making, but it was making something I don't want. And now half of these, the rest of these, are going to go to making photovoltaic cells, which are spicy. And that used to cause, like, some weird shit. And then, now it doesn't. So thank God for that. We should have glass. Why should we have glass? Because I said we should have glass. There should be glass hiding somewhere. And if there's glass hiding somewhere, it's going to be in one of these boxes. And if it's in one of these boxes, well, that's glass. I need glass. There might be glass in one of these as well. Because you know Dosto, sometimes when he shows up to do shit and is not lagging, he might move shit around, so. But I have to piss. So here's the scheduled piss break for everybody involved. And I am back. If you use your scheduled piss break, raise your hand in chat and nobody will ask any questions, okay? It is 4 a.m. It is now 4 a.m. Welcome back. Oh, it's this guy. Welcome back. All pipes eventually lead to the deuterium reactor. Perfect. Wait, what? I wish they made pneumatic pipe anchors now that you're using those, because that would be quite particularly good. Or pneumatic conveyors. I'm not going to be back. I am going to be talking silly. Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh my god, gigantic cable lines. Where does this go? What's the purpose? If you wanted lithium there, we have lithium. It's not like we don't have a way of producing lithium there. I'm just saying. Yeah, but it's not as if we don't have lithium already on site. In massive quantities. Because it does come from space. I'm just saying. It's like one of the biggest products that we have the most of that we really don't need. Are we just gonna... So what is... I don't know. This is... Going from here to there is a lot of piping. That's why I'm kind of concerned. I mean, it's okay. It's just... If it was pipe anchors or some shit, it'd be even better. Honestly, you might as well just do the tritium conversion at the fucking place there and use pipe anchors instead. It'd be a better idea. like you could just convert it to tritium. Well, actually, if you're doing it through the irradiator at the reactor there, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I understand now. So you have to do the fucking conversion there. Who killed at all for you? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Greg, what's the move here, Greg? Gregorius Technetices, what is the plan? Do we do the thing? Is that the move? I said who made that? Man, what are you on about? Are you like crazy or some shit? You didn't say shit, bro. You have not said anything. Anyway, you know, I think this guy needs a 5 minutes in the corner, you know what I mean? He's crazy for sure. Yeah, I know. Truly crazy, man. He's talking to himself. I think this guy needs 5 minutes in the corner. What do you think, Greg? You think he needs 5 minutes in the corner? The corner full of rats? Rats make him crazy. Wait, he's already crazy. How does that work? Microchip. Microchip! Agree? Perfect! Splendid! He's gonna be like, oh, no, please no! Please no! 5 minutes. Confirm. Who built that for you? He got his 5 minutes in the corner instead of 2 hours in the spotlight. Or no, 15 minutes in the spotlight. It's okay. There's more where that came from. Mr. Roblox King. Nonsense is a crime in this chat. The Department of Bans has risen up from the nothingness and is coming to take out nonsense near you. Make sure to report nonsense to your local bureau of authorities so they can investigate. It's okay. Nonsense, punishable by up to 15 years in Greg Tech New Horizons. Actually, the punishment is getting banned on Roblox and in chat. That's the maximum sentence. God damn it, what are we fucking doing? That's too good. Alright, so we just need some of those. Yeah, we had that guy yesterday and he was like on about some strange shit and I was just fucking messing with him. Trolling straight up. See, unlike some people, I believe it's completely important to play with your local trolls. So you might have them show up and then be like, ah, he's trolling, let me just ban him. But that's not the move. The move is to keep them there. It's to toy with them like rats until you finally decide it's time to destroy. Torture them. Get a little bit out of it first, you know? Then it's time to supply a nice, healthy dose of time out. That way we can get rid of his skibbity syndrome pretty rapidly. And remember, it's all about time wasted. Because people kind of value their time, so the more of his time we can waste without him caring, well, that's amazing. And then we can use that same principle to get rid of him permanently. Or get rid of him until he makes another account, or get rid of him until he decides to come back on another account and act the same way. Called sock puppets, but who cares? See, these are the strategies of YouTube. Top tier strategies. The ban hammer. Ban master. Master ban. It can go inside the building. It can go on the next floor of our gigantic super tower. Like, there's a space in there. You always just try the platform, you know what I mean? I don't know yet. We could do the next 2 floors above my floor, which I'm working on right now, or we could do the floor under it. What's my stream schedule? I get up at 03 every morning to stream. 03 Central Standard Time or some shit. That's the stream schedule, and as long as you're within that window, you can get in. Usually. The members only content was a move for the HTML video. I think we got a bunch more members that way. Yeah, but it will take me a few minutes to get shit set up too. So like usually I'm looking at around 12 minutes past. So I mean, to be honest, it's the move if you want to wake up and drink an energy drink and then watch it at the same time or some shit. That's the move right there. Monster Energy, bro. No going back once you start. What's up, Dosto? Welcome back. Dosto, we needed you for lithium. We have an important question about what lithium will do to your blood. No Monster Energy? Bad for your health? This channel is Monster Energy in a can. In a RTMP stream form. I'm going to stream Monster into your veins. Why am I running around the oil plant looking at shit? Lithium is used for bipolar disorders. Huh. Well, we're just curious about lithium salt. What would lithium chloride do to my body if I ate that shit? We can find out by trying that. I want IV admission of Monster. I want us to burn Monster Energy as fuel because it would smell so sweet. Been playing some Liftoff with my Xbox 360 remote. It's the strangest shit, but it just works, guys. Liftoff is a drone racing simulator. It's a great game if you want to get good at flying drones, you know what I mean? Very accurate to the real thing. What am I doing with this lead wire? Putting it in a box, a rubber box full of lead wires. And nuclear uranium sauce extreme edition. No energy drinks. No. Never. Use natural caffeine. We need taurine, not caffeine. Taurine. Where's the fun in natural alternatives? Pretty sure Monster is natural. Taurine comes from bull testicles. According to some people. According to some people. Some people have told me. It's true. Yeah. Cool microchips. I like microchips. They taste like regular chips, but micro. I don't even know, man. Don't even know, man. Alright, after this... Oh, we need like 500 of these, by the way. If I remember correctly, you do need like 500 microchips for this shit. I'm going to become a member when I get paid. That's good. Because the memberships have been going well, except I barely produce members-only videos, which is probably going to be my main format for videos for a while. Because I am going to be gone for a bit, and I need to make sure that you guys have something to watch. But I also don't want it to be too bad. Today's patient was a Half-Life super fan. Oh, really? He showed me his gas mask collection. That's pretty sick. Wait, he just carries them around with him? He's got like a GP5 in his pocket? Honestly, you can buy those for pretty cheap. I have looked at them, so not bad. How many more microchips must we produce? Billions must produce. You deserve it, dude. Thank you. You all don't know how much it's done for the channel that you all have, well, that we have 4 channel members right now. You all don't know how much that has done for us. It's done a lot. I mean, it hasn't started doing, it's a start, right? It's a good start. It's done a lot more than the ads do, right? And I really wish one of the things I could do was, like, say, oh, I wonder if I could actually, like, change it so that way channel members don't get ads. But I'm not sure how I would do that, because that'd be like, I don't know if that's a thing I can even do. So if anybody finds out about that, let me know, because I would love to do that shit. Just I'll have to research it tonight, what I need to do for that, because I don't really see, if you all become a member, it doesn't make sense to have you guys watch ads. You guys could just get it for free. It'd be sick. Oh shit. Because I had somebody talking about ads earlier. I was like, that doesn't make sense, because if we have 4 channel members, we shouldn't have, maybe I could just take the ads off the streams, honestly. That'd probably be a better move than just trying to change the memberships and shit. But at the same time, it doesn't give a reason to actually go for that membership as much as, you know, other method does. It's kind of it's a lot of different ideas. Are we still making circuits? I sure hope so. I do love my microchip. Oh, god damn it. How dare you? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some sulfuric. Soul is in soul. Sulfuric acid. It will go straight into the machine. And do its job. Burn my circuit boards. Yes. Etch them. What the hell? Quantum processing unit? What is this used in? DMT nano boards? Nano. Sudo. Super user do. Docker. On port. Something, something, something. Foul. Yaronite. So we're gonna need to fight Bozotron and the other boss, which is that's interesting. But that's later down the road. And here we go. If you look at the recipe, it's a really fun thing to make. I haven't made one yet, so I wouldn't know. Nor am I gonna look at the recipe to find out. I feel like that's a bad idea for right now, because I need to focus on this task of grabbing out some barrels, but I don't know where the barrels went. Oh, there it is. This is used for the production of meth. No, phenylacetone and methylamine. Stop! Stop! He knows how to make it. Stop him. Walt Yak in the background, bro. What are we even doing right now? Don't tell them how to do it. No. Is it not like 5 billion people already probably know how to do that shit? It's almost as if we have... Ah, god damn it. The titanium drill. God fucking damn it. Ah! No way, chat. No way this is even real. Chat, is this even real? I knew this one seemed off. It's backwards. It's backwards. How did I know that shit? Ah, here we go. Yes. Make. Now. Do it. Mountain Dew it. Mountain don't. You know, what's the opposite of Mountain Dew? Mountain don't. I need to make something over here. Ah! Plates. Brain. The brain train. Can't stop the brain train, man. Stop that now! Stop! Okay, good. Perfect. We'll grab all of this and put it in the crate. This is so great. Oh my god, guys, that's not funny. Somebody help me, please. Where's the revolver? Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this shit. So now we have 3 of these. If you thought these were bad, then those must be super bad. Ooh, I do like stuff that's super bad. If you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and do this. So we have an asteroid mining ship. I did see a satellite ship. And speaking of satellites, there's such a thing as a death ray, which is like the world's most powerful satellite if you're trying to kill everybody and blow everything up. Which is kind of expensive, so it's not really my thing to make, but, you know, a death ray is kind of scary, right? Ooh, maybe I will make it at some point. Gets bored and makes death ray. It's locked in on the poisonous mud. I honestly forgot about that. If this shit didn't work, it would probably have exploded or some shit. That's pretty fucking terrible. That would have been bad. Bad day. But it's okay, guys. I saw a satellite ID chip in one of these boxes, and there's no reason not to use an extra satellite ID chip, right? Ooh la la. Now, I'm pretty sure if the death ray, you just link it up with the other thing. Cool, that's my satellite ID chip. I'm pretty sure what we'll do... Oh, hey, did we forget about all this shit? We have a lot of this shit. Just gonna be honest, we got a ton of moon bedrock, which is actually really good. Hell yeah. Oh, death ray. tantalum capacitors. Okay. And each one is going to need like 5 billion of those. I'm just saying. And lanthanum capacitors. Oh god. Please help me before I get started on something that's going to be totally stupid. But I will start preparing materials for this. So that way we can kind of... Those can be made with Dres, the tantalum and lanthanum ones. Don't worry, I think we'll have enough resources to do this shit. Because I can just process my other shit for tantalum, we'll be doing that extensively here. As you can see, I have purified tantalite. Now, optimally, what we could do as well is harvest the tantalum we're getting from the Watts reactor eventually, recycle that shit back, and that'd be a smart idea. That'd be the move, you know what I mean? Besides that, there's really not many ways of getting the shit we need. Oh, and this is how you know we're in the good mode, because the fucking shit's spinning there. I'm just gonna let that cook for a little bit, and we'll come right back to it. So in the meantime, while we're not working on those, lanthanum is kind of an interesting material. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get lanthanum in those quantities, because we need a lot of lanthanum for that laser beam. But I've always wanted to make the death ray. John Deathstick was a great message about making death rays. WS, what's good? You know who else said what's good? That one guy named Jetter TD or some shit. Have your 10 minutes finally expired? His 10 minutes must be finally up, or he decided to switch over. Anyway, we can do it with nitritic minerals. That'll get us some of those. Or not. There's only really a couple ways to get this shit. Either way, you're getting gallium and niobium, so nitritic would be a good way to get that. How do you level up a level 1 anvil? So you take your anvil, and you put it in this anvil, and you put it on this shit with your metals. Now you know. I hope you don't ask me that again, or ask me for it. I'm not going to show you how to do it. Thank you so much. Okay, good. If it doesn't work, then you have it backwards. Just do it the other way, and see if that works. Mountain do it. Mountain don't. Gordon, what's the next move? Need to put some shit together for this. So I need to launch that. Easily identifiable buildings is the nicest shit I've ever come up with. Truly so great. Nice. Now you see I have that, an egg. I have an egg there. So what we're going to do to launch the egg into space is we're going to grab some rocket parts. I think they're probably in either one of these boxes or the other box that's nearby here. Like this one. Splendid! And it's got just the 2 pieces we need. Not to sound weird or anything, but I just sounded pretty strange there. But it's got just the 2 boxes we need. Splendid! We'll have your information to Voltec in no time. Cool. And it doesn't need to do that. It just needs to go from Earth to orbit, which this can do. I'm pretty sure this is the way it works. So we'll make one of those. Slap it down here. Nice. And now it's time to supply in the Joyous Joy Juice kerosene peroxide. Don't ask me why I call it kerosene peroxide. It's just kerosene fettuccine at this point. But we're gonna do that today. Kerosene. Peroxide. Ooh. And kerosene. Ooh. Peroxide. Swap it over to peroxide time now. Nice. Kerosene. Boom. That will fix everything. Don't worry, it's not connecting there. And it should have supplied in some... Oh, dear. Oh, perfect. Ah, no, great. Wow. 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 We only need a tank of kerosene for this shit. About the size of this one. What items for leveling up tier 1 anvil? Steel. And iron anvil. You're welcome. You need 10 steel ingots. Don't make me do it on stream because I don't want to be the demonstration. That's for political protesters, not for TH3 Fish, the super mutant from Fukushima. This is so great. Oh, that was a nice jump right there. That was the jump of all time. Skibbity Dad Love Chernobyl 1986. Ohio something. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, bro. Just saying words for the sake of saying words, bro. That's what that is. That's what that is right there. I like to say words. To say words, guys. That's all I do. Me like saying word. Say word. Nice. And if you press commit to launch... Goodbye, Egg. We never needed you anyway. Go to GTNH permanently. He's been sentenced to GTNH. This is very great. The GTNH sentence. Bro, it's worse than prison. Trust me, 30 years in prison is 2 years in GTNH. God damn. That must suck. Noise. 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 Nice. Where the fuck is this shit I'm looking for? Well, son, I diagnosed you with GTNH-itis. Hell yeah, you can definitely do that shit. My symptoms are trembling when I'm not playing GTNH. Thinking about GTNH and craving GTNH all day. Actually, GTNH-itis is not diagnosable. What am I doing? What am I doing? What's the next step? Cave noise right the fuck there. Bro, what the fuck? That was just the funniest timing for that shit. What do I do next? Landing pad. Pad. You need a landing pad. And it ain't too hard. Unless you did this shit. Oops. I sentence you to 10 years in GTNH. 10 minutes of being locked in the closet on my stream. Get wrecked, nerd. Get pwned. Is that even a thing? Is that an expression the gamers used to use? Pwned? I think it is in 2015. But I think it's got a different meaning now. So we're not gonna say that shit again. How much steel do I have? Yes, we're gonna go down Jeff K. Street and go to 101 Jeff K. Street. We have 53,000 steel. Great Scott! You know what that means. This guy must be clogged again? No. Multiple liver cirrhosis. It's the diagnosis. Unfortunate. That is so sad. Don't worry. What are we doing next? We are going to go ahead and pull that shit out of there. Bro. What the hell? Is this supposed to do that? Ah. I don't know what that does, but I hope it works. How many times have I just thrown shit on the conveyor? Combination oven roasted. Get roasted. Johnitis. Oh dear. What about what about bobitis? Bobitis. The world's worst disease. Truly terrible. HBitis. GTH syndrome has nothing on that. If you look underneath the centrifuge, you'll find Daniel. Huh. I wonder how real that is. Guys, I know Daniel's under this fucking centrifuge. That's Daniel right there, guys. What a lovely dude. I actually don't know who that is, and I'm pretty sure it's not Daniel. It's real. I don't know what he's talking about. Alright, but I gotta climb this ladder, and so we're just gonna go ahead and climb up here. Did I forget something? Or am I stupid? I might be stupid sometimes, so who knows? Gregitis. Stop! Okay. The rockets are gonna land right on the edge. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Land. I summon you. Great rocket. Outer spacey rocket. Oh my god, the fucking rockets are insane. This is like the end tier of HBM. HBM's final tier. I kind of want to use those pneumatic pipes like they're Ethernet cables because we are getting products that I don't even need right now. And also can't even process here like gold crystals, but hey, gold crystal is another way of saying meth. Actually, no, it's really another way of centrifuging more gold. A bunch in the platform crates. Cool. But can I just hook my shit up to your pneumatic pipe and use it like it's an Ethernet cable? And then we have a router at the end, right? So that way we don't have to have 10,000 drones for this shit. We could just start switching drones over to pneumatic piping cables. Even though that's going to be cancerous and painful. I think that'd be a good idea. Bonne idée. For each output. Yeah, but we could like sort it and shit. Because I have plutonium powder, lead powder, phosphorus, lithium. Some of this shit's like not things I need here. And I don't have any copper yet, so that's not great. Let's see. I'll just use it to suck all of that shit over to the other place. We'll see. I actually don't know how pneumatic pipes even work, so we're gonna find out about that today. What if I put lithium in? It won't stop anything, will it? We'll just send to the radiator. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's no problem with putting in... I'm just trying to find where you have all of these... A bunch in the platform crates. Okay, I'll find some. Thank you. Ah! Splendid. Alright, so we need to input... So this allows me to input shit? This is crazy. I never would have thought we would see the day where I can choose my inputs and then selectively input. The only issue would be distance potentially, since it's capped at 250 meters. Well, that doesn't mean that you can't just stop every so often. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does this work though? Do you need an inserter first? Actually, we're gonna do it from this side. And can this go through? No, it's gotta do that shit. Ah! So the shit I don't really need here, I'm just gonna put it in that shit and then send it off to the basement level, where I can then attach it to your pipes, or figure out other methods, and then route it to other networks. Okay, so it's like XNet kind of, but you have to have multiple networks to get shit 5 kilometers away. And then, cool. So, in theory, this is like a network, kind of. Almost. I don't really know how to get shit to connect with it yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. Pneumatic tube. Tube! That doesn't work. Well, that didn't solve the issue, clearly. Oh, wow, you can make, like, a lot of these. Pneumatic tube. Tube block. Okay, that's pretty cool. Only costs steel. It'll explain in the tooltip. Okay, cool. Toggle and output. Awesome. Alrighty, I'll be using those for the network, and then we'll try to get it down there so we can figure out how to connect it into the network. Key things with that, we're going to need to move shit into pipes, and then figure shit out from there, I hope. Okay, there we go. So then we'll use this to act as a buffer between the two networks, and then we can have another input on that other thing. Then it will go out and extend, and then it will go through that network. So the lithium will get siphoned out. Other materials we don't need will get put through. Okay. See what we're doing. And then the other shit we need to do is... What is it? I forgot what I was doing with this. Something needs to be done. Actually, I need to make another crate too. I just realized 1, 2, 3. Because I'm probably not going to be able to hook it straight up to that shit. We might even need to make it. Oh yeah, we're going to make another crate as well. Just to create a couple buffers. I actually have enough crates we could probably just grab them out of the box and I remember they exist. I don't remember what I was going to do, but I was going to do something. I'll figure that out later when I go back up there. I'll be like, it needs this shit. Don't even know. Wee. But I don't actually know what it needs, so, yeah, that's a great question now that I think about it. You might have to pipe compress air if you're using outputting from another crate. Yeah, probably. Let's see. God damn it. Ah, I was gonna get steel plates to make that shit. That's what I was gonna make. That makes a lot more sense. So are we starting to look at the ICF now as a thing we're gonna do? That's pretty fucking sweet. So the ICF, we're moving into that. That is actually pretty cool. Looking at fuels for it. What's the best one so far that we can obtain? Tritium and tritium and helium-4. Tritium? What is tritium? Tritium is lithium plus tritium, born inside of some horrible half-life experiment. Cool. And now I can do my shift right-clicking on this. Oh, wait. Wait a second. No! God damn it. This is a terrible tragedy. Alls I needs to do is place a cable right in there. All I need is a cable. Actually, I just need a crate there. And then I need to do that. Then I need to do this. Ah! Now it's an output. Beautiful. We're gonna filter that output on that shit. We're gonna make it take phosphorus. What's up? We're gonna get rid of lithium as well. We might keep lithium up here. It's also raining, so I'm not gonna be able to filter that shit anyway. That's blacklist. We're gonna just whitelist filter, and we're gonna filter this shit. Provider slot, first to last. Round robin. We don't need those. We do need gold crystals. I don't think we need fluorite. Oh, set the compressed air to 4 pressure units. You can do 5. Why not do 5? What's stopping us from doing 5 units? 5 units, you can have 1,000 meters. Oh, okay. You should really get that. That'd be good. Fluorite. We also need to get rid of uranium or plutonium. Uranium. Okay, so we've dealt with those. Titanium, we can keep that here. Copper can keep that here. Aluminum powder is going to stay here. Lead powder here. Coal powder needs to go out of here. So we'll set that in there as well. Titanium blend. Get rid of it. Energy powder. I will make a 5th compressor. I will go do that right now. Dash. I think we're just going to keep basic materials up here since I want to keep those up here. Plutonium crystals. Crystal math. I'm going to go set it 5. Yep. Was it a bad idea for me to do this? Probably not, hopefully. And we, of course, need titanium. Wow, we got that shit fine. Fuck that shit, bro. We do have an electrolyzer right here that I could use. It is joy to the world. Something, something about the Lord has come. Which sounds pretty disgusting, honestly. That sounds pretty raunchy. Let's go ahead and put this pipe through the wall of Donald Duck. Donald Duck's wall. We'll stop them all. I'm glad I built this shit out of solid steel. Tungstanium steel. Tungstanium tetrachloride. Honestly, you might be able to get 2 kilometers with these pipes if you have basically put the shit in between. Oh, I just got my own little lag. That's great. That's weird. I think the internal server is dying. Because Minecraft runs on its own internal server. Jesus. Yeah, I almost died from the volcano. Oh, hell no. I really want a volcano on Earth, though. I think that'd be cool as shit. If you just shot a volcano across the globe. Ah, look at that. It connects right in there. It's almost like it was intended to work like this. Now, we're not going to connect them yet, because I don't really want to take the chance. So, for now, I'm not going to connect those just quite yet. I have 8 minutes remaining, guys. 8 minutes. I want to get a door on this pillar so we can access it from the basement, because this is a very important pillar. A lot of shit goes on in this pillar. Specifically this one. I can't see where that ends up at, if it goes all the way to the top. I think it does. This pillar specifically has the most importance. Grigonium tetrachloride. Okay, we're just gonna put this right there. So to access this pillar, we need to have a door that's like right over here. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Perfect. Good. Great. God's great pillar has been included in the design for the next GTNH update. We need a door. A rubber door. A rubber door made of rats. Rats make me crazy. Cool. It's got a door on it now. That's useful as shit. Because now I can just go, oh shit, I need to connect these up. Well, looks like I need to do a little bit of jumping first, but shouldn't be that hard. And that'll be for later, when I actually need to connect them up. Because I'm not doing that now until I have outputs for everything. Obviously, the outputs need to be now having green listing functions as well. So by that I mean that it needs to not just be... Yeah, I'm tracking that. But it also needs to not be just connect, like, how is it? There's a certain method that needs to be done. What am I looking for? So when I do this connection, I need to connect... Wait, what was I saying? I was saying some dumb shit earlier. It was not on topic at all. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying some random shit. I was talking about my pipes for some reason. I don't know why I was talking about my pipes. So compressors. What do you use for compressors even? Are these expensive? Oh, wait. You have like 5 of them in a row, right? No, you just use 1? Oh, it's got 3 thermal units already. Or, oh, they're stacked vertically. Okay, cool. Well, we need another one for this. I actually don't know if I want to build that. I'll just check and see if I have anything that I can... Well, we have compressors. What's stopping me from putting one of these in there? I mean, yeah, it's like compactness, but you could also just use one of these. I mean, what's gonna happen? What's it gonna do? Stop me? Nobody's stopping fish. Bro, fish unstoppable. True, but I could... Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna fit in here. It would have to go, like, here. Compact. Ah, it's not that bad. Alright, let's figure that out. I only have 3 minutes of... Okay. It might be a next episode problem, but let's figure that out so that way it's not an issue today. I might have also stolen all of your pneumatic pipes because I was playing with them. You don't have the compactor recipe. Do I have the compactor? Okay, I'll just go ahead and make a compressor. We'll see if I can get it done today because that'd be sweet. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get some steel plates, titanium shells. We're going to try to do 2 components at the same time. Titanium shells, steel plates, which I should have some in here. Yes. Oh, it's going to have to be 1 at a time. Bro, 1 component at a time? That's fine, they're really cheap. Alright. Tubes, well actually, circuits. This also allows us to probably network shit better, so we'll have to investigate how networking can even be done. Like, we could do a primary network and then network into subnetworks, subnets, or some shit like that. DNS server. Domain name server. DNS address. It converts a domain name into a IP address. But make sure that you use a TSL, or you'll have all of those hackers on your shit, probably. They might just be there anyway. So many copper plates just waiting to be turned into pipes. Oh shit, there's pipes in here. Hell yeah. You just need motors now? And I have those in here. I reckon. No. No! Left 4 Dead Reckoning. And motors, 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 motors. Go, go, go. Nice. God damn. Hell yeah. I hope it doesn't make more, but I have 2 new compressed compact compressors. Yeah. Compressed packed compressors. Do you want this stacked or can it be adjacent? I feel like it needs to be stacked. What I'll do to get it stacked in there... Oh shit, you already have 5. That's 1. No, that's 4. Okay, cool. GTNH, guys. Alright, and then I need to connect those in with pipes, but I can't do that right now, so we'll just do 1. My occasionally heavy boots are screwing me over right now. 2. 3. 4. And then 5. That will be for compressed air. Thank you. And then the pipes should be down to the bottom. And then, of course, this part needs to be connected. Compressed air. Now we have compressed air there. So that means that the whole network will be... So we can have upwards of 2 kilometers of piping. Theoretically. If my theory is true, then as long as this is at the center of the piping, or as long as that point is considered the first block that has, well, power, then 2 kilometers of piping is possible. That's just all in theory. Now, I'm not going to attach my pipe yet because I haven't finished finding out where everything else I want to connect in is, or anything like that, but honestly, it could be a replacement for drones and shit. As long as we can figure out how to route shit properly. And direct shit to the correct locations. But at least the main thing is that I'm going to try to get that to connect up to JFK mining facility over here. Or whatever the fuck it is. But for now, I think I'm going to go because I'm running out of time today. So let's go ahead and end today's episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. And, GTNH, guys. Oh, it's still going. Hold on. Hold on.